Hi everyone. So I figured I would just go over a couple more examples from what we learned on Friday. Here are the notes that we did. These are linked on our classroom post from Friday, actually. So what I would encourage you to do is while you're doing your work, if you don't have your own notes written out, definitely pull up mine and use it to help you through the practice. So I will reference this as I do the examples. So I have two examples we're going to do, one equation and one graph. So if you take a look at the first one, we're being asked to identify the vertex. So remember, vertex is HK. So it's going to be -2, -7. You guys are pretty good at the vertex. Remember, it's -2 because it's the opposite sign here, because that's really minus -2. Axis of symmetry. So if you look up at the notes, axis of symmetry right here says it's x equals h. So h is -2 here, so it's going to be x equals -2. It is important that you put x equals because this is an equation. It's not just a value. We want an equation, so it has to be x equals. Okay, next is minimum maximum. So remember that it has a minimum if it opens up, and it has a maximum if it opens down. And then the value you use is k. So if you take a look down here, first we have to determine, does this one open up or does it open down? Well, remember that this negative means that it opens down. So notice that that has a maximum. And for that maximum point, remember we use k, which is -7. So we would say this one has a max at -7. Okay, next, domain, remember, is always all real numbers because from left to right, all the values are included on this graph. So for domain, you can just say all real numbers. Okay, and then for the range, remember range, we're looking at it up and down from top to bottom. So notice that the whole graph is below -7. So there's nothing up here above -7. So therefore we would say that the range is y is less than or equal to -7. Remember, we always use k for minimum, maximum, and for the range. Okay, there's our first example. Next one is a graph. So first, the vertex, you could just take a look at the picture. The vertex is at -3, -2. Axis of symmetry, remember, is x equals k, or if you take a look at the picture, see how it goes through -3. So x equals -3. Does this have a minimum or a maximum? We'll take a look. It opens up, right? So that means that this right here is a low point. And let's see, where is this minimum? It's at -2. So this is a minimum, which notice is also just your k value. So we would say minimum at -2. Remember again, domain is all real numbers. Because all the numbers from left to right are included on this graph. And then let's take a look at the range. So notice the range, there's this low point here at -2 and everything is above it. So that means that the range would be y is greater than or equal to -2. So here we go. Y is greater than or equal to -2. And so that's it. I just wanted to do one of each type. Please make sure you go back and you also check your answers if you haven't already done so on the work that was due this morning. If you have questions, follow the directions on Classroom for what time you can reach me. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.